This last year, we spent traveling.
It has been a year of happiness, challenges, adventure, and growth.
This is our story of why we travel. Since high school, Keith and I had both talked about travel. Fast forward to graduating university, Keith got his first full-time job and I had a year of teacher's college. Life in our young 20s had begun and things were getting busy.
Travel was still on our minds, but kept getting pushed back. Fast forward again to 2020, COVID-19, and the world had shut down.
Rather than being stuck in a tiny apartment in Montreal, we moved back home to save money, be with family, and be in the outdoors.
COVID gave us time to think. We realized life just kept happening, and unless we made it a priority, travel would always be on the back burner. This was the perfect opportunity to save up for a year of travel.
It is September 25th, and we are booking our first flight for our year of travel. We had spent the last 2 years saving, planning, and rearranging, and it was time to leave.
Salut.
Our first stop was the small Spanish island of Lanzarote, one of the Canary Islands. We chose this as it was the warmest European destination in January that was open since many places were still closed due to COVID. Lanzarote was easy, comfortable, and unique. The perfect place to start our travels.
From there, we flew to Spain to meet up with my parents and road trip from Pamplona all the way down south.
Yeah, so I got some familiar symptoms, let's say. I had a sore throat, I was tired, I had some congestion in my face, and so I did a test, and sure enough, I was positive for COVID.
Before leaving for this trip, we had done so much research and planning. Our first month of travel taught us to be flexible. As with life, everything's always changing. You've got to accept it and keep enjoying whatever life throws at you, which in this case meant a change of plans and an extra few weeks in Spain.
Next, we hopped on a plane for Turkey. That's 3,000 years old behind me. And here I am eating a date in the old Roman Hippodrome. Oh my God.
First date in Istanbul.
Whoa! Istanbul was a beautiful start to our Turkish adventure. Until
You never
she's so
know
great. She's taking
what's
care
gonna
of me.
happen when you travel. Well, buddy's got a little IV injection. Another event we were not expecting. This was a very scary time, but taking the positives out of it, we feel so grateful for the amazing hospital and staff. Everyone was so kind and helpful. This experience also brought us even closer together and showed us we will get through whatever life throws at us, together. It's been a long week. Once Keith healed, it was time to see what the rest of Turkey had to offer.
And wow, does Turkey have a lot to offer. We spent 4 weeks busing around Turkey, seeing so many beautiful natural and historic sites.
Oh my gosh, we're 300 meters in the air and we can see everything, the sun is rising, this is incredible. Feels like a dream.
Then it was off to Portugal for a few special weeks with my family. Including our baby nephew Felix. For the first time in our almost 10-year relationship, I got to show Devon a bit of my past, where I once lived. trippy being back here.
It's home, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a dream. Home.
And just like that, we're on a plane to Morocco.
We spent a month traveling around Morocco, and it was truly an adventure, joined by Emily and Kate in our first 2 weeks.
Cheers! Welcome to Essaouira! Morocco is breathtakingly beautiful, and we discovered so much about its varied landscapes, culture, and history. The dogs are with us.
It's so beautiful up here.
We also had a lot of personal growth when the realities of homesickness started to appear.
It's been a long day and I feel a bit overwhelmed.
Morocco gave us gratitude for the places we were able to visit, as well as gratitude for the people we have in our lives.
As our month in Morocco came to an end and the summer heat was picking up, it was time to hop on another plane.
This time to the UK, and what an adventure we had.
Our time in the UK was a chance for us to reset, see old friends, and really take in the natural beauty and peacefulness of England and Scotland.
The UK reminded us of our need for the outdoors and our need for nature. With our cups full, it was off to Central Europe.
We are in Berlin, and over the next 2 weeks we're going to do something we have not tried yet before, so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, we're going to be traveling through 5 different major cities across 5 different countries. We traveled quite quickly through Central Europe and wanted to take in as much as we could. From the amazing food, historical sites, and overall new experiences. This part of the world's history really taught us how resilient people are, to appreciate life, and that light can rise from darkness. It was really an inspirational, eye-opening experience.
From Budapest, we took a flight to Greece, where we had an emotional reunion with my sister, who we hadn't seen in 6 months.
Greece gave us a chance to escape the hot European touristy summer with a night ferry to Crete. We spent a full month exploring the island of Crete, first with Ali B and Max, and later joined by Lucinda and John. We would definitely recommend Crete.
From there, we spent the night in the Heraklion airport, would not recommend, before catching an early morning flight to Dubrovnik.
After exploring this beautiful historic city, we hopped on a boat to sail through the Dalmatian coast.
We traveled all the way to Split, and then after some exploring, took a night ferry to Italy.
Wow.
We started in Rome, where we learned a few things. 1, they have the best gluten-free pizza and pasta we've ever had.
And 2, the power of connection. While in Rome, we stayed at my friend Gabri's house. We had not seen each other in over 10 years, and it was like no time had passed. We had such a memorable time together, and it reminded us that making deep, meaningful connections matter and last a lifetime.
After saying goodbye, we started our classic Italian trip, hitting Siena, Florence, with the rest of the world, the small town of Lucca, then a bucket list challenge of ours, hiking Cinque Terre in a day. Oh my god, it's right there!
Quite a long uphill.
There's literally sweat dripping down my face. There's nothing I can do about it.
We just made it to our last town in Cinque Terre. Wow. Good job, Deb. We did the whole thing.
Yay! That was awesome.
And just like that, we were on the move again. This time, we bused to Grenoble, an urban town in the Alps.
Having traveled quite quickly over the last month and getting to know ourselves better, we knew we needed something quieter and in nature, and that was Autun. After some must-needed rest and nature, we were off to Paris.
Paris was utterly beautiful, with so much history, culture, and delicious food to take in.
From there, we had a little detour at home to surprise our families, and it totally worked.
What? What?
Then it was off to our next adventure. Hawaii with my parents.
This was a trip we had planned since before we left, and it was so nice to spend time together after 9 months apart. Hawaii blew away our expectations, full of so much lush nature, waterfalls, wildlife, clear waters, and lovely hikes.
Flying home back to Canada at the end of 2022 had us both thinking, what a year.
Looking back on all we've seen, the adventures we've had, the people we've spent time with, the challenges we've faced, the memories we created, and all that we've learned about ourselves and the world around us,
We realized how lucky we are to be alive on this planet. Life is a gift.
this past year of travel, we've gained a newfound appreciation and gratitude for absolutely everything. This earth has taught us so much through its nature, people, and cultures. Travel has taught us life is messy. Plans change. But it is in those setbacks that you grow and find out where you need to go next.
Although it may not always seem like it, we learned the world is a genuinely good place, and it's up to us as people to spread joy and kindness, as we have experienced from so many people this year. So, to answer the question, why do we travel?
We travel to experience life from as many different perspectives as possible, to appreciate the world's natural beauty,
To spread positivity, to challenge ourselves, grow,
and learn as much as we can from this place we call home.
because life is short, and it's up to us to choose what we do with it.